Strongest fragrances in my collection. First, let's define yung strong. When I say strong, at least these fragrances are of course super long lasting. Everything projects above average. I mean really strong projection at the same time. Above average as well when it comes to the scent trail or the sillage. Let's start this with Sauvage Elixir. Now, Dior Sauvage Elixir is a warm, spicy, and woody fragrance. You get some notes of cinnamon, nutmeg, lavender, licorice, and sandalwood. This stays on my skin for easily 12 to 14 hours. Strong projection. Now, this one is not in any way related to the scent DNA of the Sauvage that we know. Definitely malayo yung scent niya doon. This is more parang mature, spicier, and less sweet version of the three Sauvage. Performance-wise, this is probably the strongest sa kanila rin. Everything longevity is about 12 plus hours. Strong projection, strong sillage. So, this is like a designer perfume with niche quality performance. Next is Stronger With You Intensely. This one, you get vanilla, you get amber, you get cinnamon. So, it's a warm, spicy, sweet vanilla ambery fragrance. So this is a very masculine fragrance but at the same time very sweet. Ito yung scent na hindi ka nose blind. It will always be present talaga sa ilong mo. Alam mo yun, it's very strong. It's always present. If you're gonna use it on date nights, be careful on spray. Siguro dalawang spray or probably one spray lang. I-dab mo na lang siguro. Alam mo yun, because it's really strong. I think pang party to, alam mo yun, talagang tsaka hindi ito ubra kung sobrang liit na space tas indoor. Sobrang masyado siyang malakas, to be honest. To the point na sometimes hindi ko na nga siya rin halos magamit because ako mismo medyo cloying lang siya sa akin at some point. Next is Thomas Cosmala number 4, Après l'Amour. May bagong release na elixir, but dito pa lang sa EDP, it's more than enough, okay? Kung gagamitin mo siya as a fragrance, it's really strong. It's more of parang Ambroxan to me, Ambroxan or parang ambery compared to, of course, this is being compared to Baccarat Rouge 540 because same talaga sila ng scent. But this is more parang less feminine, less sweet, more Ambroxan cleanness to it to the point na medyo matapang siya at some point. Ako sa totoo lang, pag ginagamit ko to, medyo naiirita na rin ako dahil talagang di siya maalis Talagang ang lakas niya mag-project kahit sa wrist ko lang siya ini-spray. Sobrang present talaga siya. Ang lakas ng projection nito. Probably one of the strongest projecting perfumes that I own. Next is gonna be Followed from Kerosene. Ito lang yata yung perfume that I own na naaamoy ko kahit hindi ko ginagamit. Okay, it's crazy strong na kahit hindi ko siya binubuksan, merong fumes na lumalabas. Not entirely yung talagang scent niya, but may fumes na lumalabas kahit hindi mo siya ginagamit. This is probably the strongest I have right now. Ito probably a number 1. I think this is an indie perfume brand. Correct me if I'm wrong. And to me, it feels illegal to own, to be honest with you, because dito nakukuha ng isang banlawan sa skin. At sin talagang kailangan aabot ng araw talaga sa balat mo. A week on your clothes, probably even more kung di mo siya labhan. Of course, lalabhan mo, di ba? Pero feeling ko pag hindi mo siya nilabhan, baka abot ng isang buwan to, alam mo yun. Ganun siya kalakas talaga kumapit. You get all this concoction of coffee, caramel, vanilla, chocolate, and amber. It's a very sweet, dense, thick scent na talagang hindi ka lulubayan. Sobrang lakas nito talaga. Ikaw na lang magsasawa sa kanya, parang ganyan. I feel like I'm holding an illegal fragrance. Feeling ko hindi to pasado sa IFRA. Alam mo yun? Actually, to be honest, you really don't need to have the full bottle, really. Kung gusto mo lang siyang masubukan, decant lang okay na, palagay ko. Because hindi mo rin siya lagi magagamit talaga. But ako personally, I like the scent. All those combination because it's gourmand. But yeah, sobrang strong lang talaga niya. Hindi naman siya masakit sa ilong. Lagi lang siyang present. Pero yun nga, hindi siya nawawala That's Followed by Kerosene. Next is Amouage Black Iris from the Interlude line, and this is probably one of my favorite scents right now. Isa sa mga favorite pickups ko this year. It's powdery, it's nutty, wala siya sa notes, pero I get some nutty vibes to it na parang gourmand ang dating. So, but it's not a gourmand scent. It's powdery, it's leathery, it's woody, it's resinous. Sabi ko nga, if Prada L'Homme is like the clean CEO vibes na fragrance, alam mo yun, this one is CEO pero illegal company. Alam mo yun? Para siyang dark version of Prada L'Homme. Put all those leathery, woody, resinous vibes. So, ito talaga gusto ko yung iris dito kasi it's being mixed with a lot of good stuff. Okay, so hindi ako masyadong fan din ng Interlude line ng Amouage, but this is love at first sniff for me. And it's really strong. It's always present around you for the entire day. So that's Black Iris from Amouage. Next is from Le Labo. This is Santal 33. It's woody, it's herbaceous, it's green. Yan, but not all people like it. I happen to like it, so it's really nice. Mabango siya for me. Gusto ko yung aromatic niya, woody, herbaceous. I like it. Para ako nasa halamanan, alam mo yun. Performance, hindi ka mabibitin talaga. Sobrang lakas din. But just be prepared sa mga not so good comments because not all people like this fragrance. But in terms of performance, ito yung mga scent na naiiwan talaga kahit umalis ka na sa room, no? Naamoy ka kahit ilang feet away, sobrang strong stuff, being a fresh aromatic fragrance. Next is Maison Francisco Jan Oud Satin Mood. Recently, we went on a trip to Korea. Isa to sa mga perfumes na dinala ko. Nung umakyat ako sa second floor, sa pinagkakainan namin ng girlfriend ko, galing na ako sa lamesa, bumaba ako sa first floor para kunin yung order, then bumalik ako. Pabalik pa lang daw ako, naamoy na ako. Sabi ko, Central ang tawag doon. Okay, yung sillage yung sinasabi. That speaks for the performance ng Oud Satin Mood. It fills up a big room. Hindi lang siya sabihin mo na parang, uy, ano yung perfume na yan? Parang may naamoy silang mabango, pero not to the point na ano yung pabango na yan. Pero alam nilang nandyan yung pabango na yun. Parang gano'n. So, very present siya sa isang kwarto kahit medyo malaki yan. And again, kahit nasa first floor, second floor ka, maaamoy ka using this fragrance. This has vanilla, rose, oud combination with some powderiness, so it's perfectly unisex and it's one of the best rose oud combination that I know. Because of the vanilla, parang ang sarap-sarap ng amoy niya, alam mo yun. Very smooth. Next, hindi ko mahanap yung bote, but anyway, here's the box. Tom Ford Ombre Leather. Ito naman yung kasabay na ginamit naman ng girlfriend ko nung nag-Korea kami. Gamit ko is Oud Satin Mood, gamit niya to. Ito naman sabi ko, lagi naman siyang present. Ako naamoy ko, it's very very present. Hindi ko naamoy minsan yung sarili ko sa Oud Satin Mood, pero mas naamoy ko to sa kanya. Ito naman is lamang sa projection. Sobrang strong niya mag-project. Consistent, strong projection. Mga 1 meter around you, parang ganyan. It's very, very strong. Napatunayan ko siya. Especially, nung nga, nag-Korea kami, it's autumn, 2 to 5 degrees. Ang sarap niya pag malamig talaga. So, this is for cold temperatures lang sa Philippines, no? Indoors and mga upscale events, you know. Siguro 2 sprays lang would be perfectly enough for you kasi it will be very, very strong. It's one of the best luxurious leather fragrance that I know. It smells like a brand new leather seats. Sobrang bango. Ombre Leather from Tom Ford. Next is from Orto Parisi. This is Mega Mare. This one is an aquatic fragrance pero a different type of aquatic. This is not your parang freshy aquatic na parang pang summer. It's still fresh but it's not like summery fresh. To me, it's like the ocean at night. Parang calm, yes, you know, you get that parang sea breeze, still fresh but very very unique kind of aquatic. It almost smells like mysterious kind of aquatic, parang ganyan. And when you use this one, wala ka na ibang maamoy kundi ito lang. Alam mo yun, sobrang strong niya kahit mag-apply ka ng ibang perfume on yourself, hindi mo yung maamoy. Ito ang maamoy mo talaga sa'yo and people will smell you every single time. Annoying but not in a bad way, ganun siya. So if you want that kind of parang performance or presence sa perfume mo, definitely get Mega Mare Orto Parisi. Maliit lang to, 50 ml, but you don't need a lot of sprays. Ginamit ko to, I think 4 sprays naman ginamit ko, but umaga yon 8 a.m. Pag uwi ko ng mga around 11 p.m., sabi sa akin nung nagbukas ng pinto, nagpabango pa raw ako bago ko umuwi, parang ganyan. So sabi ko, hindi, kayo na umaga pa to. So that's how strong and long-lasting this fragrance is. And lastly from Dior, this is Dior Homme Parfum. Di pa na to available sa Philippines, but marami naman yan sa mga discounters and mga resellers. This is the strongest Dior Homme basically. But it's hindi na siya parang super chocolatey just like the Intense. This one is more, to me, parang more leathery and woody na while still having that powdery lipsticky iris vibe. And this is another strong fragrance na talagang kahit sa kabilang kwarto naamoy ka, alam mo yun. This is really, really strong. Masculine, but still has that parang gentleman vibe to it, pero medyo mysterious and medyo mature na. Okay lang to gamitin sa Pilipinas, don't worry, basta indoors tsaka naka-aircon, okay lang. 2 to 3 sprays would be okay na. So those are currently my top 10 strongest perfumes in my collection. Now, ano naman yung mga strong perfumes that you currently use? Let me know in the comment section. And thank you guys again for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.